And a very good morning to you. It is Wednesday morning, the 2nd of March, the year 2022. And this is your friend Angus Buchan with a thought for the day. If we go to Psalm 98 and verse 9, for he is coming to judge the earth. With righteousness he shall judge the world, and the peoples with equity. I looked up the Oxford Dictionary to find out the meaning of the word equity. It means the quality of being fair and impartial. And then we go to Revelation, right at the back of the book, chapter 14 and verse 7. Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment has come. You know, we look around the world at the moment and we see gross injustice, don't we? You turn on the television, you see wars everywhere, disease, sickness, and I can hear some of us saying, but it's not fair. How can they get away with it? Well, I want to say to you that it's not over yet. Judgment Day is still coming. And remember, judgment belongs to the Lord. He says in his word, revenge belongs to me. Every single one of us is going to give an account for our life here on earth. Malachi chapter 4 and verse 5. Before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord, every single one of us will be judged according to what we have done on this earth. Joel chapter 2 and verse 31. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the coming of the great and terrible day of the Lord. The great and awesome day of the Lord. We really need to get our lives into order, and we need to leave revenge and judgment in the hands of a fair and an impartial God. You know, I remember many years ago, a very special nursing sister and friend of my wife and myself. And Daff used to tell us that when she went into a ward, into a room where a person was dying, when she went into the ward and to the room of a unbeliever, of a atheist, of an angry, unforgiving person, it was a terrible place to be. She said that person would be grinding their teeth. They would be cursing God and swearing. But when she went into the ward and into the room of a believer, she would see, sometimes in a lot of pain, but she would see tranquility and peace and joy as that person was getting ready to meet the Lord. Romans chapter 10 verse 13. Whoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. This is not a time to take judgment into your own hands. This is not a time to start making out that you know who's guilty and who's not. We actually need to pray for our enemies. You say, come on, Angus, that's going a bit too far. No, it's what Jesus did on the cross. In Luke chapter 23, verse 34, he said, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they do. Today, let the Lord be the judge, and you live your life according to his principles. Jesus bless you, and goodbye.